All right, guys, it is Friday, TGIF. It is a beautiful day, Mr. Miyagi style today. So this is a bit of a subscriber request. There's been a couple people that's asking about the mic differences and the settings for the Ace Pro 2 compared to the Ace Pro. So I'll do one with two. I'm going to be using the wireless option, and then I'm going to use the wired option for the Ace Pro 2. I can't do the wired option for the Ace Pro because I do not have the adapter, the microphone adapter for it, so I won't be able to do that, but you'll get the gist. You know, it's going to be better than just using the Bluetooth with the Ace Pro. There's a couple differences with the Ace Pro and the Ace Pro 2 in terms of settings. They've really got more customized settings for the Ace Pro 2 when it comes to wireless mic option as well as connected mic option. And I'm going to try different settings with both in regular mic mode, wireless mic mode as well. And then you can see the difference between the two and the upgrade that they did with the Ace Pro 2 in terms of the audio system. Anyways, I'll get back to you. I won't make this too long. I'm driving, doing a couple errands today. It's a gorgeous day. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao. Hey, you guys know I'm at my favorite place right now, so I'm going to do the sound test on the this side right here on your right side. It's going to be the Ace Pro 2, and on the left side will be the Ace Pro. So I'm just this is going to purely a sound test. The video, everything settings is set the same between the two cameras. So this is the first test, and it's just going to be on the camera mic itself and see how well it does. Now, it's a bit breezy. It's not super windy out here. It's a gorgeous day. It's 16 degrees. 3 days ago it was minus 12. So we've got a bit of a shift in weather. The breeze shouldn't be too bad on the camera mic, but we shall find out. The Ace Pro 2 has the wind muff cap on, and of course the Ace Pro does not. So let's see how the sound compares on the two. The next step I'm going to do is going to be wireless. So I'm going to use the DJI Mic Mini on the Ace Pro 2, and I'm going to have the DJI Mic 2 on the Ace Pro. The Mic 2 is a better mic, so I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to the Ace Pro and put it on the Ace Pro and see how the wireless works on it. I will start off with a couple of settings, and the first setting I'm going to do, I'll explain it as I go, and we'll go from there. Anyways, that's it for this one. Talk to you in a bit. Okay guys, this is just the Bluetooth mic connected. So I have the Mic Mini connected to the Ace Pro 2, and I have the Mic 2 DJI connected to the Ace Pro. Both of these have the gains at 0, and I want to start from there, and I'm going to move the gain up 1 notch, and I'll show you why the big difference here. So notice this is interesting. I have polarized sunglasses, and the screen, they actually fixed the screen for the Ace Pro 2. It actually looks clear on the Ace Pro 2. The Ace Pro, it's faded out. So kudos to Insta360 for looking after customers, because I think that was one of the biggest complaints for this camera was the display. You can't see it with sunglasses. And I'm here to tell you that you can now with polarized sunglasses. Anyways, back to this. So both of these cameras are set to gain 0. And you'll notice one thing about the Ace Pro, and this was always the biggest complaint. They haven't really fixed it, and I wish they would. If you listen to the sound, the actual audio for the Ace Pro is very low. And I usually, when I use my Bluetooth mic with my Ace Pro, I'll up it to +6 gain just to get usable sound out of it, or I crank it up in post. With the Ace Pro 2, you'll notice that at 0, it actually sounds pretty good. It's pretty loud. But I think it could be, it's still a little bit low for my liking, but I think I can go up a little bit higher. So I'm gonna put the gain up +3 on the Ace Pro, and I'm gonna crank the gain up on the Ace Pro 2. I'm gonna go +3 gain, and on the Ace Pro, I'm gonna go all the way to the top, which is gonna be +6 gain. And you're still gonna see the difference. Even at +6 gain on the Ace Pro, you'll notice that's still pretty low for my liking. And at +3 on the Ace Pro 2, it's actually very good. Now, the quality, you guys are going to say, oh, the sound quality is not as good. Well, it isn't, because it's Bluetooth, guys. Let's be honest. Bluetooth, you can only push so far in terms of quality. I think as Bluetooth technology advances, I think that quality is going to get better and range is going to get better. It's never going to be the same as using a DJI mic with a DJI camera, just because DJI mics with DJI cameras, they're not really using Bluetooth. They're using their transmitting device, which is built into their Osmo action cameras. So it's not really a fair comparison. It's going to sound better on a DJI. It sounds great on my DJI Action 4 when I'm using the wireless option. But that said, hopefully we're going to see Insta360 with their own audio ecosystem. Crossing our fingers. Lots of people have made suggestions. This is one of the most demanded things for Insta360. So you never know. We might see it. We may not. So anyways, that's the test for this one, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna up the gain on this one, and then we'll go from there. Okay, back. Okay, now sample number 2. This is going to be the Ace Pro 2 with a +3 gain. Just up the level of the volume a little bit. And now you're going to see the Ace Pro. I'm just going to do the 6 on the Ace Pro. There's no point because like you'll see on the +6, it's still relatively low compared to the Ace Pro 2. And that's the biggest problem with the Ace Pro was that, yeah, we had the feature. We could use Bluetooth as a backup if we needed to use a wireless option for mic, let's say if it's in a dive housing or whatever, but the volume is too low, and you'll notice that as you get farther, the quality is not as good on the Ace Pro as it is on the Ace Pro 2. So they've made some significant improvements to the sound, and both of these are set to wind reduction setting. There's voice enhancement with the Ace Pro 2 as well, and then there's stereo on the Ace Pro. What I like about the Ace Pro 2 is they did one step further. They made it into a dual audio recording. The Ace Pro only has a single audio, whether it's Bluetooth or it's the internal mic. The Ace Pro 2 is kind of cool. It actually will record the internal mic as well as any connected wireless mics. So then you have 2-channel audio on each video when you download it off the camera. And you can pick and choose which one you like. So you may like the wind muff doing its job on the camera, and you may just use that audio instead. Or you may like the Bluetooth audio, and then you can use that audio instead. Now, the cool thing about that is in the Insta360 Studio app, you can take both of those audios and you can actually mix them together. Meaning that there's a little slider that goes back and forth, and you can actually slide it so you can add, you can kind of join the 2 sound channels together. So if you have a little bit of background noise you want on your video, you can actually add that by using that mixer to slide that in, and you can kind of tweak that sound a little bit if you want. So that's the cool thing about the Ace Pro 2 that they've improved, and they don't have that with the Ace Pro. Be interesting if they brought that in with the Ace Pro. That'd be cool. I'm not sure if they're going to do that because their support is going to be concentrating on the Ace Pro 2 from now on. Anyways, that's the next one. I'm going to move to the next segment and then next sample, and then we'll go from there. Okay, bye. So I've got the DJI mic with the transmitter connected to the Ace Pro 2. It's going to get the best sound, obviously, because it's using an RX and a TX module, so it's not using Bluetooth anymore. I still have the Ace Pro connected to the Mic 2, and the Mic Mini is connected. Sorry, the Mic Mini is connected to the Ace Pro 2. All these numbers are getting all mixed up. Via the TX and RX module. Got my coffee. Gotta drink my coffee. So the sound on the Ace Pro 2 should be at its optimum, and I've got it at 0 gain. Obviously, you don't need it with the TX module and the RX module. It does have a gain control on it, but I've got it all 0, and I still have the Ace Pro on a +6 gain just to give it that kind of more balanced volume for the Ace Pro. So I hope this helped, guys. So these are the 3 main differences of the microphone use. So these are the 3 main differences of using the microphone, external mic as well as the internal mic. Now the other thing that you can mess around with is there's a voice enhancement mode in the Ace Pro 2, there's stereo mode, and there's wind reduction mode. So I'm using wind reduction mode right now. In terms of the stereo, I'll switch it over to the stereo and see if that makes a difference. And I'll go to the voice enhancement mode in the Ace Pro and see if that makes the Ace Pro 2 and see if that makes a difference. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to switch it over. Anyway, so this mode right here is nothing has changed for the Ace Pro 2 because it's connected via RX-TX module with the Mic Mini. There's really no customized settings within the camera when you do it this way, only when it's Bluetooth or it's using the internal mic. Now with the Ace Pro, it's different, but the Ace Pro has, I switched it was at wind mode at the very beginning, so I switched it to stereo mode, and I'll do one more final test with the Ace Pro and see if you can know the difference. I will switch it on the next sample. I'm going to switch it to, I think it's directional mode, and I think the Ace Pro 2 uses a voice enhancement. So I'm going to switch it over right now, and you can tell me if there's any difference. Ciao. All right, sorry, I don't know why my Go 3S keeps turning off, but I found out why it was running out of memory. I had to delete some videos off there. Anyways, back to this. So this is the last sample I'm going to do, and I'm going to jump to flying my little HoverAir X1 with the phone and let you guys take a peek at it. Just a quick fun at the end of this video. This right now, everything's the same with the Ace Pro 2. So the only thing I've changed is directional focus on the mic setting for the Ace Pro using the DJI Mic 2. So you tell me if there's any difference. It's not windy out here, so we have probably the best condition in terms of using audio. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this and enjoy watching me fly my HoverAir X with my phone. It's going to be kind of cool to do it. So I'll do it right now. Gotta get it set up. So it's pretty neat, actually. With the HoverAir X, I my last video, I told you guys I'm bringing the HoverAir X1 Pro with me instead of my DJI Mini 3 Pro. I wish I was bringing my DJI. Anyways, you guys know. I only need some quick shots of, you know, when I'm on an island resort. I'm gonna use this discreetly. I'm not gonna use it when there's people around, hopefully. If I do use it around the hotel, I'm gonna ask permission to make sure. I'm gonna try and keep it under the radar just because, you know, if you get caught, it's a big fine, and, you know, and I could go to jail. You may never see me again. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can YouTube from Thailand prison. Anyways, so I'm gonna launch this guy. So it's in manual mode. Take my glasses off here, guys, because I can't see my screen. So let me start this off. I'm just gonna launch it from the bottom here. Oh, just blew my sunglasses right off the car.
The current location is now the home point.
Okay, so I locked in on my home point, which is kind of cool. And it's going to, I've got it recording right now, and I'm just going to fly it out that way. And you can see on here, and you can hear, sorry about the whining noise. I'm just going to take off right now, so goodbye. And it's pretty fast. I can actually run this really quickly. So as it sits right now, I'm at 41 meters. And that's really all I need for my trip, because I want to be able to just do quick shots of the resort, the beach, on an island, because I'm going to be on remote islands, that kind of stuff. So it'll be fun to do that. And I don't need it to be far. I don't need it to be 3 kilometers away. I need it, and plus I'm going to be around salt water, so I don't want to lose sight of my my drone as well. So right now it's at 5 meters up. And it's at 49 meters away from me. So this is the distances. This is where I start losing signal, which is pretty good for a phone. Like 50 meters is actually, I can go farther. Let me just turn around. So I'm gonna go up a little bit, and I'm gonna come closer. So I'm at, let me see. I'm at 45 meters and 14 meters up. So let's see how far I can go up. And I can also adjust the gimbal on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not. So I am at 37 meters up. So I'm at 50 meters up, 30 meters out. So this thing's up pretty high. And my signal is still about 2 bars, which is really good. Let me just drop my... So I'm going to come down. I'm getting a little paranoid. I don't want it too far. So that's like at the optimum. I'll shoot a video of this at, so this video here coming up, it's going to be 53 meters up, 28 meters away from me. For this drone, it's actually really good. And I don't really need anything to go farther, unless I'm going to an island and I'm on one island. That'd be nice. I could probably do it with this. Would I take the risk? Would I risk it? Probably not, right? So there it comes. And this thing is fast. I can actually, I've got this thing set to very slow speeds, and when I got at the maximum speed, this thing just boots. It just goes. And I think it might actually be almost the same speed as the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Not my Avata. Avata 2 it's insanely fast, right? So here we go. Woo! And it comes to a dead stop too, which is really cool. Filming myself here with this. There's no audio, obviously. There is going to be audio when I'm doing it on my phone if it's on. And I'm flying. I've got the audio on, so it should record the audio. Well, actually, I'll flip it over to this video. It'll actually take out the sound, the propeller sound when it's recording audio, which is the coolest thing ever. Now I have full signal, obviously, but it's close. If you want to see the thing take off, it's pretty wild. It's really fast. Okay, you ready? Can you guys see it? Can you guys see it? Here it goes. And this is not the fastest speed that I've got the setting on. It just flies, like it just goes. Coming back. I'll fly down the road, get some road shots. Let's see how low I can go. I wish this, the one thing I hope that they would do with the HoverX is to be able to use like game pads and joysticks. So in other words, I would love to be able to, you could do this kind of limited. Let me just pitch over here. I'm gonna hit that tree. You can't actually kind of do this with the original version of the X1. Somebody managed to connect their, hello, there it goes. So somebody actually managed to connect their PS4 Bluetooth remote to the phone, and then they use that to control the actual HoverAir, which is really cool. I wish you can't do it with this. I've tried. I have the PS4 controller and I can sync it to my phone Bluetooth, but there's no way for me to actually control the drone with it, which sucks. I wish they would open that up. I know they want you to buy the beacon and joystick combo, but I thought about buying it. But for me to buy that combo, it's about $230 US. By the time it gets here, it's about $350 Canadian for like a joystick and a little screen. Now with the beacon, there are some big advantages. I wish I had it for this trip. Would have been really useful. Even if I order it now, I wouldn't get it by then. And it's just too expensive for me to just take it on a trip and fly around. I can do it with the remote, it's fine. For 50 meters and 50 meters up, that's more than enough to get some good shots of islands and what I need, scenic shots. Anyways, hope that helps with the testing. You know, if you guys have any questions in terms of the audio, or you want to see me do anything else with the audio, I think that covers quite a bit as to what some of the viewers and subscribers have asked me to do. And I just kind of added in a drone just for the fun of it. It's not always work for me, right? Gotta have a little fun when I'm doing some work, doing the YouTube. Anyways, guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy. See you on the flip side, and respect. Ciao.